What was your favourite pre-match meal?
I used to like a little bit of ice cream, and I used to have to hide it from the managers. Yeah,
And can I ask, and sorry just to side note on this, but if you were to
yeah,
see that now in your
yeah.
capacity, would you be happy?
I wouldn't care. Look, if that's what it takes to make someone happy, so they can go out and play football, who cares?
And was there a specific flavour of ice cream?
Chocolate with chips in it.
The best or one of the best players that you've ever played with?
The obvious one is Henrik, and the other one has got to be Lubo Moravcik. You know, if Zinedine Zidane thinks he's one of the best players he's ever played with, why wouldn't I? He was a magician, and to have two of them in the same team was remarkable. But Henrik. Yeah, he had everything, and what more than that, he was just wanted to be a winner, and that sort of came through into our team. So those two.
Obviously, I assume your father, in the sense of and personally, but in professional sides of it, a big influence for you in football that you
Yeah,
worked with.
yeah.
Who would you pick as a big influence in football?
Since I've been in coaching, Tony Pulis has been huge. I was lucky enough to work with him as a young player when he was coming into his coaching at Bristol Rovers back in the 80s, and then to get to work with someone like Tony in the Premier League for 3 years at West Brom, that was a big influence. He 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 taught me how important it was to set a team up properly for every event.
The kind of next one. So, in regards to football, when you were a
Yeah,
player,
yeah.
um, favorite moment or one of your favorite moments?
I think one of my favourite moments has got to be after we beat Liverpool 5-1 on my Premier League debut. My dad was the manager at Coventry, and to walk off the park at Highfield Road and give your dad a hug after a game like that takes some beating. Um, Outside that, I would have said the first title at Celtic.
The best player that you played against?
There's too many. There's John. There's too many for so many different reasons. Yeah, I think Beckham was up there, and I think more I look back on his career and see those moments that he had in his locker. Um, I think he was a top player, but I think the other one that probably stands out was Eric Cantona as well. In that great Man United team, he was something special, and he had an aura about him.
With the Euros coming up this year,
Yeah.
firstly, how do you think Scotland will do now that we're able to say that we're there?
Well, I'd just like us to turn up to a World Cup as well as soon as possible. I think the team. I think Steve's done an incredible job. We haven't won as many games of late, but I think when it comes to the tournament, they'll be ready. And I'd like to think that we'll get through the first stages.
And do you know some actually the few people that I've had on this recently, that's been the probably the biggest answer that everyone seems to have is going
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the
I
first
think there's
stages.
belief. I think there's a lot of belief in there. And we've got a good squad of players, and it won't take much for them just to click back in again.